Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne, and just before Christmas, was it? It might be just after, I can't remember. I had the next 4 issues of Build the Millennium Falcon, but Deagostini in their infinite wisdom decided to send me 2 copies of issue 95, so I've been waiting since Christmas Eve for issue 97. Well, that has come today, so I'm going to be doing issue 97, which is basically all to do with making all of this area look really detailed and really good and stuff like that. And I thought we'd get cracking on it now because it's Sprue City, so I didn't want to do this one live. The next live build will be issues 98, 99 and 100, but I hope you like this build for this engine compartment. That will pretty much make the whole Falcon here look absolutely complete, apart from having the legs, which I won't be using, but I'm going to make them anyway. Hope you like this video. Okay, so I said in this one, look, they've sent me millions and millions and millions of sprues. I guess we're going to be using all of those now. And that is in addition to the hundreds of millions of sprues we got at the moment. But first thing we're going to be doing is basically putting on the rest of the engines here. So let's get cracking on that. Okay, these go in a certain way that I remember last time. Sort of like this somehow. Hang on. Let's get this right. They normally just slot in a certain way. There we go. They slot in that way there. We've got 3 of these to put on. And they want me to glue them on as well. So that's the next thing I'm going to be doing. Basically, if you can see these, you've got a cross there. And you've got a round piece. The cross actually goes into the smaller of the holes here. So that's how you know which way round these little bad boys are going. They're going to be going on. Make sure they're the right way. Like that. So let's glue these in. Now if you don't like sprue work, you're not going to like this video. I hate sprue work, so I probably wouldn't watch it myself. But add the things in. Now I've already attached this to the main unit of the Millennium Falcon, which means, hang on, let's get this last piece in. There we go. No, I'm not happy with that. I am now. Make sure they're all in. Yeah, perfect. Which means that I've actually already bolted this down with a bit more glue there. I've just had a bit of piping come away. Yeah, I've bolted this piece down already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're using an Allen key to put this bit down. This is the only access we've got to that control panel in there with the remote control. So at the moment I can turn the thing off and on, but I can't actually operate anything because I haven't got the remote control yet. Hopefully that'll be coming soon. Okay, I just had some pipe work there come away, but we're going to be getting to work on these sprues now. It's a big old job, I have to say. They've sent us 4 sprues in issue 97. The ones it wants me to work from first will be this kind here. So we're going to be taking off, I will show you, we're going to be taking off this piece here first off. So let's do that and find out where this bad boy goes. Now once again, I unclip the, taking the edges off of this. So that's pretty cool. Right, the first piece of this magical thing goes in the hole. Oh my god, trying to figure this out is going to be a nightmare. Right. Okay, so we've got this piece here. It's looking at that with a red. And then we've got this piece here. Right, okay, we're getting there. They're saying it goes down. I can't see how it can go. No, I suppose it could go down. They reckon that piece goes in like that. I want to make sure that that is in the right way. Now they've got a finished bit of it. It does go in that way. They've got a finished picture of this. I'll show you that in a second once I've just glued this piece in. To show you what this whole engine bay is going to look like. Now this can only go in one way. There we go. Perfect. Now let me come back to the main camera. As you can see, if I just turn to this is the guide. It tells you where things go in the hole, but not way round and stuff like that. So this is where this is all going to go now. So we'll get cracking back on that. And unfortunately, you'll have to listen to my voice for a lot of it, because I've kept the camera just at this bit so you can actually see the detail going in when I'm putting it in. I hope that's a lot better for you. But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be watchable or not. It's slightly different from what I normally do, because obviously normally you can see my face doing this as well. But you can't at the moment. Right. Now, I do like it when it's methodical. I do like it when these sprues that I'm taking off are actually in order. So the next one I'll be taking off will be the next one on the sprue. It hasn't been like that for the whole build. But there you go. Right, just see where this one goes. Now this was number 2. Now the piece that they got here doesn't look anything like the piece that they want me to put in, which is a bit worrying. I'm going to have another look at that on the sheet. Now this is basically, everything is symmetrical. So yeah, it is the piece. So if we've done it on that side there, we're going to be doing it on the other side over here. That makes things a little bit easier as well, knowing that they are symmetrical. I can pretty much have a good idea where things are going then. I do love this glue, how it sucks back into the tube, so I haven't got to worry about it drying out. Okay, yep, so we've done 2. We are now 2 off the sprue. We're going to be going to, we're basically working our ways up the sprue there. Okay. See, the instructions are slightly weirder this time, that it will tell you where the bits are going, but it doesn't tell you what way round they go, so you have to look at the other picture later on and see. So again, I know where this next piece goes, but what way round does it go? Right, it's facing in towards this. So the next piece is facing towards this bit here. Can that only go in one way? It's got 2 pins in there. I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that at all. Let me have another look. Okay, yeah, so they're saying, let me have one last look. Yeah, they're saying that this bit here, it's got a little bit of the sprues cut off here. Okay, they're saying this bit here is actually pointing towards, let's have another look. So we've got a back plate there, yeah, so this bit's going in here, just like that. God, it's a very random piece, I have to say, but there we go. We'll put that bit in. I think you'll be able to appreciate how much detail's coming on, because if you look at this bit and look at all the holes, they're going to be filled with something, I'm guessing. But just like last time, it's very symmetrical, as I said, which means if we put that piece in there, we're going to be putting its sister piece in the other side in exactly the same place. Which means it's going to be going in over here on this side, just there. Let's get that in. I appreciate you probably can't see things on this far side here, but if there is any difference to what I did over here, then obviously I'd let you know. But yeah, that's that piece in. Next one, we've got glue the tab and pin the back of number 5 into these 2 holes. That's pretty much, oh wait a minute, make sure we're not putting off anything we need to keep. They've certainly saved all this sprue work to last. I think I think they want to challenge me. Right, that where I thought that last piece goes, that's where this piece goes, so we're going to get that in now. Cool. But there isn't one to go on the other side, so that's a bit weird. Okay, glad to glue the back of 6 to this square hole. Right, number 6. Right, we're working our way up the sprue. It's sort of like a I don't know what you'd call it. Seems to be like a bit of a piping or something. That's number 6. Look, a bit of piping there. Can you see that? Right. Where does this magical piece go? Okay, so we were looking for these, right? We got them. And it's going upside down in the 2 holes next to it. So this, God, look how fiddly this is. It's going in just to the 1 hole, is it? Yeah, it is. It wants me to put this in to that little square bit there. I have to hold this for a second, I think, this one. Perfect. God, that's a bit of detail there, isn't it? Look at the detail this is going into. Look at that, just for that little bit there. Just there. Okay. Now, I am making one hell of a lot of videos this week. I think this is like my 5th, 6th video this week. It's like buses. Okay, so if we've done it that side, we're going to be doing the same thing on the other side here. Yeah, I hope I'm not plaguing you guys too much with the amount of videos, because I know if you've subscribed to the channel that you will be getting notifications of that, so I apologise that there's just been a lot coming along at one go. Of course, if you haven't subscribed, then do so now, because you'll get to see me building the DeLorean and R2-D2 and finishing off this bad boy. Right, next one is glue the tab or the back square 8 to this square. This is how we're getting on with the sprue at the moment. About a quarter of the way through it. I'm just trying to figure out where all these bits go. So it's not really a big help, but we've got this bit here. You have to bear with me while I'm figuring out. Then we got this, and it wants it in the square underneath that. It doesn't have a way to go in, but this is where this is going, and I'm guessing it can only fit in one way, so I'm putting it in the best way possible. But there we go, that's that hole went in there. And the next one, which I'm guessing is mirrored on the other side. It is mirrored on the other side. I have to say that does make things a bit easier when it is symmetrical. Now, as you can see, my model is not painted. As I said, I'm not planning to paint this model at all. Even these indents. I'm going to do it another way. I'm going to be using some clever lighting. Now, obviously the ship that they used in the film was painted, but as you can see, there's different colours. Sometimes it looks like the colour you're seeing now, sometimes it looks white, sometimes it looks darker, and that's all to do with the lighting reflecting off the paint. So I'm going to do that with the lighting. One day, perhaps I'll think about painting it, but not at the moment. Okay, we are almost finished on this run of sprues here. Right, the next piece is this little bad boy here, and I ain't got a clue where it goes. It goes on 2 holes. Let me just see what way round it goes. Right, so it's going to be going in these 2 bits here, and I'm guessing the same on the other side, but I just want to check what way round it goes. That's not helping, because I haven't got... Oh yeah, I have. Right, so that's going to go in there. And it can only go in one way, so that's a lot easier, this one. So we put that in now. Oh, I hope I'm going to have enough glue for this. That piece went in absolutely perfectly. Okay, the next piece is glue the tab on the back of 11 to this rectangular hole. And I've dropped a bit. Okay. Now this piece looks to be on this side. Oh dear, and it's going to go into the little square hole here. Oh my god, in like that. Now this is pointing outwards, is that right? Just having a look at... Yes, it is. Wow. I really do hope this video gives you a chance to appreciate the detail. I just want to see how that lines up. Slightly off, yeah, so that's cool. That's that piece in. And the last one on this sprue, I'm guessing, is what goes the other side. So it's exactly the same thing that we've just done there, but on the other side over here. Just double check that. Yeah. It's going to go in there. Alright, let's get some glue in there. I think if they had this sort of detail in the earlier issues of this Build the Millennium Falcon, I could see that putting people off, because not a lot of people like doing this, and I'm definitely one of them. I hate doing it. Okay, glue 13. So number 13 is one of these big pieces, so we're working on the big pieces now. Okay. I'm kind of hoping that when you guys watch these videos, you just have them on in the background and just listening to my dulcet tones, because watching me put things on here, I can see being very boring, because obviously unless I'm actually putting on, there's nothing to see. So I am trying to keep you entertained. Let's have a look. Okay, right, now these bits, there's 2 of them, and they're going to be going on, oh my god, sort of like these bits over here. I'm guessing that they seem to be doing the right hand side before the left hand side, so I will be putting that one on. That's where it goes. And to be honest with you, these sections here are actually the same, so not going to be a problem. I think you'll find another thing you'll see I'm doing. I'm clipping the sprues, but I'm not making perfect filing or anything like that with them. The reason being is this is supposed to be a worn ship. I don't want to make it too clinical. So I am keeping some rough edges, and I mean, I'm clicking off where you can see the sprues, definitely, so you don't see them. But there we go, and that bit goes there. Something else goes on the other vent. Something else is going to be going there, not one of these bits, so we'll see what that is in a second. Okay, the next bit is glue 15. So we are working our way up the sprue. Look, the sprue's almost done. Now this bit's quite a funky bit, actually. I'm going to have to be careful taking this off the sprue, because oh my god, it's very, very, very delicate. Oh, almost broke it then. Just trying to get that off. See, so that's a bit of the sprue we can chuck. Okay, now what way round does this bit go? This goes this way round. So it wants these bits into where? These 2 holes perhaps? Not sure on that. Ah, it's going to be going up here. God, that's confusing. Okay. I still can't believe the amount of detail on just this section. I mean, issue 97 is basically just getting this section looking fine. Pretty crazy. But we're still going. Okay, next one on the sprue. Where's the sprue? There it is. Okay, right. We're going to be using these round bits now. Okay, this is going to be a bit funky, so you'll have to bear with me while I make room for these, because I'm going to be putting a load of circly things on. I'm going to be putting these on next. Okay, so I just want to make sure that they are, I think they're all the same. Yeah, they are all the same, so it's not going to make a difference where I put any one of these. But here we go. Right, so the first one is going in by the red. There's a thing here, and it's going to be pointing down, I believe. Yep, they're putting it in down. And again, that's one of my favourite lines for the new Rogue One. The old line that K2SO says when he said, "Did everyone get the message?" And he says, "One hit to the system and the whole thing goes down." That's what she said. It goes down. Good old Alan Tudyk. Right, next one. Grid tab. Oh god, you know what? These aren't all going in the same place, so this is going to be pretty funky. I'm looking for a bit that looks like. Oh, does it look like that? Yes. So there's a bit that looks like that, and this bit is going to go into. Oh my god, this is going to go in this way into there. That's a bit random, isn't it? Okay. I want to make sure that it is straight. That's perfect. I am just trying to get that piece up a second. The reason I'm doing that is because I put it in the wrong way. I want to double check. See, you've got to be careful with this. It goes in the other way. Be careful of what direction you're putting these bad boys in. See, that goes in that way. Cool, next. Okay, the next one goes in the other side facing that, so this bit's the easy bit because it mirrors what we just saw. So that bit going in there, and last but not least, we have this last piece here. Where does it go? Okay, it's going to be pointing down. Oh god, so we've got this piece here. Underneath that we should have a square there. It's going to be pointing down there. Pretty much in line with what how we had the other one there. Perfect. Okay, we have got this left now on the sprues. What do you think of that so far? Look, that's what we've got left of the sprue at the moment. We've still got 3 other sprues. So, okay. Right, we are still being methodical though. We are working up the sprues, so we know what the next piece is going to be. What we don't know is where it actually goes. But we will get there. Okay. Now this piece goes this way round into this hole between these 2 bits. So there's a little hole here where that piece there is going to go. It's tiny. Double check that. Yeah, that is the piece. It's going to go just into that hole there. And it has got a set way to go, so. Okay. Next one. Right, we're going to be putting this piece. God. What way round? It goes this way round. It's on this side. So this piece here is going to be going into here. just like so. And it is directional, so I am making sure I'm putting this in the right way. This does go in that way, just like that. Okay, next piece I'm guessing is mirrored the other side, which it is. Now, hang on a second, this piece, I want to check this because that didn't look right. Yeah, I've put that in the right way. See, so it's from that point in, oh right, okay, so this one will be going in. This one's got the flat back pointing towards that, and on the other side, right, on the other side it's exactly the same, the flat back pointing towards that. But if you are doing this with me, you'll see the picture that they've got is actually telling you to put it in the other way, which I think is wrong, because the actual finished picture at the back is different. So I'm going to follow the picture at the back because I like that. But this goes in there, like so. Next bit, we've got 5 more bits on this sprue. So let's see how that goes. Okay. Now this, what way round does this go? Again, I'm having to keep referring to the big picture at the back to see exactly what way round it goes. Okay, it's going into 2 holes, and it is symmetrical, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to be putting this into these 2 holes here. Okay, let's get some glue in them. One in, and the second one. I'm going to put the fan on for a little while because I'm getting really hot underneath these lights. So I apologise if you can hear fan noise. But this exactly mirrors the one we just put in. Perfect. Okay. Next, we've got a little square bits now. There's 3 exactly the same. See, look, these 3 here that are left, they look exactly the same. No idea where these are going yet, but we will figure that out. I'm just trimming them because they didn't come off the sprues very tidily. Okay, right, the first one goes, let's have a look. We've got a round bit like this. We've got this centre bit, right, and we've got a hole. That ain't helping. It's saying, yep, it's going in this little hole. Oh God, I'm going to put that bit there. It's going in this little hole right there. Oh my God. Alright, okay. Can I get it in there? Yep, 1 in. Make sure that that's cool. I'm just looking at these. They've got a slight slant on them, so you do need to put these on the right way. The slant on this one was just supposed to point. Yep, that's fine. Perfect. The slant is pointing outwards from the vent. So this one, which I'm guessing goes exactly the same but on the other side, there, will be going outwards away from the vent. Like that. And one more. There's a rectangular hole, and again this one is facing towards the vents. Just trimming this piece. Right. So we've got this hole here, so this is going all the way over here. Alright, okay. This bit certainly isn't symmetrical. This isn't symmetrical at all, these pieces here. Okay, that's that piece in. So for those pieces we've got 1, 2, 3, 3 of those bits put in now. That is that sprue completed, as you can see. So we can get rid of that, and now we want to jump over to number 28, which is going to start on this sprue here. Number 28 would be the very, well, I don't know, let's have a look. Number 28 is the very top one here. So let's have a look how that goes. Now this pipe work sort of thing is very fiddly, so you have to just bear with me while I cut this without breaking anything. Just cutting through the stuff now. Cool. Right. Now this pipe work really does kick it off, I have to say that, because it does look good once it's completed. I'm just making sure. Now this has got little sort of, I don't know what you call them, little places where they can go, and what way rounds they go and stuff. So, but we're basically working on this section here, by the look of it, to start off with. Yep. And they're going to go into holes. I'm going to need to see the picture just to check these out. Ah, right, okay, so 28 goes in this way. We're actually starting on this one over here, and the holes that it goes into start off of this. So these bits are going to go in there like that, and in the hole like that. Okay, let's get the glue on it. Oh, that's fiddly. Okay, so we've got the hole there and the hole over here. Let's have another look at that. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to hold that for a second because this does hover above the actual unit there. I want to make sure it sticks, you see, so give it a bit of blowing. Whoops, see, one bit in, one bit falls out. That's just typical, right? This is quite quick drying glue, so you can imagine how fiddly this is. Oh, come on. Why isn't this one a stick? That's it, perfect. Right, next one. Quickly rush on before it decides it don't want to stick anymore. I'm sure the people that have done number 27, sorry, issue 97, are laughing at me at the moment, knowing how painful this is. It's very painful. Okay, this corresponds the other way as well. So this is going to be going into the hole up here, and again like that. Let's get these bits in. So we've got the hole here and the hole there. Oh, you gotta love this pipe work, haven't you? Okay. One second, I've just I've done what I normally do and just put the bits down, and I don't know what I did with it. Did that just fall on the floor? What did I just do with that? I've glued it, but I can't see what I did with the piece. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just stop the video here and then come back to it and find out what the hell I've just done with that. Wait a second. Look, you people are probably screaming at me. It was right in front of me. Things do get lost in this on the Falcon, especially if you just leave it on the top there. That's perfect. Right, that's those two bits in. Okay, glue the 2 pins. Right, so we're taking off number 30 now. I'm finding it easier to hang on a second. I'm finding it easier to look at the main picture at the back to see where these bits go. So number 30, just seeing if these bits, yeah, they chop the top off. Right, so number 30 is on the left hand side here again. Oh god, so it's by here. Right, let's figure this out. We've got this bit here, it's going in the hole there. Now the hole is going to be, it's going to go into here. These, oh my god, that's tight. That is tight. Right, okay. Funky bit to put in, I have to say. It's tight. We're going to need some lube for this bit, I think. Right, let's get this bit in. That's really tight, that bit. Okay. Let's put it in. Almost lost the piece again then. Let's get it in how it goes. There we go. That's that one in. Let's get the next one in. Taking it off the sprue. Okay, and the next one goes in the other side into these 2 holes here. 1, 2. I'll have to try and do a freeze frame after I've done this to show you what it looked like beforehand to what it looks like finished. But you can see the detail being put on there. Sorry it's a bit blurry down here, it's focused on that area. I could put the camera back a bit, but then you'll lose out a bit of the detail. Whoops. That's imperfect. Next. Okay, we've got a roundish bit here. I'm just looking at the other bits we've got on this section. The other 2 sprues are for the legs, and I don't think it wants me to start building those in this issue. Now I will be building them for your benefit, but I'm not using them. I won't be using the legs because this thing's going to be mounted as if it's flying on my wall. So I just thought I'd let you know that. Okay, now this bit, okay, goes, oh my god, okay, underneath that bit, sort of in there. So let's get this on. I can't rate this glue enough. I just love how it sucks back in. People do ask me where I got it. It is, if you're in the UK, it's from the range. I'm going to have to hold that in for a second because I don't want to stick that one. Perfect, it does now. Make sure it's level. Perfect, okay. Next, this is where we are on the sprue at the moment. Okay, now this is a really fiddly bit, the next one. Sort of like a bending piece. We'll take it off the sprue. Obviously we don't want to break this because it's such a fiddly piece. Look at that. Little fiddly, if I put on the black there. See? Very fiddly piece. Where does this go? Right, it's going to be going on... Right, just this side. So where's these? This side here. Okay. Just underneath that, there's a little bit there. Yeah, a little bit. Right. Okay, it's going in these 2 little tiny holes here. Oh my God! I cannot believe how fiddly this is. When I first subscribed to this, I'll be honest with you now, I didn't realise the detail that this thing comes with. That That's just crazy, I have to say. The detail on that is absolutely crazy. Okay, so we've done 33, so 34 is one of these bits here. I'm going to be using these bits here. And they're a pain to get off these sprues as well. Okay. How do these go? Now these bits are pretty much the same that I'm doing at the moment, but they do go a certain way. Now the first one, it has a sort of like a lip at the bottom, as you can see. So the first one goes right. It's going to be going. I've got to keep looking at this. Okay, underneath the second one up there, in basically there, like so. In this little square thing that's there. I'm going to put glue in both sides because obviously the other one's going to go in the other side as well. But we need to make sure we do put them in the right way. So the first one goes in like that. And the second one goes in the other side, I'm guessing. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Normally when I do that, things go wrong. No, it is right. We'll be going in like that, but I want it to be... Oh God, I'm getting stuck. Right. How I've managed to get glue on myself, I don't know, but that's quite symmetrical. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, cool. And that's another part of the sprue completed. Next, we're still working our way up the sprue length here. Let's get this bit off. Now years ago, I don't know what one it was, say years ago, I can with this build now, I did actually break one of the sprue, one of the little bits like this. I broke one and it's a pain to fix. So I don't want to make that mistake again. That's why I'm being meticulous putting these off. This is going in exactly the same place as the last one was. In the little hole there. And in this hole here. So it does sit at an angle. Look, I've just gone and glued the wrong blinking hole. That's typical, isn't it? Let me just look at that again. Yeah. To just get some glue in this hole here. Come on. I'm teasing it in. Oh, who would have thought this bit's going to be a pain? There we go. Perfect. Whew, that was fun. Right. The next fiddly bit. We've got sort of like a V-shaped thing that we're working on now, this thing here. Don't quite know what I'm going to call this video when I put it on the YouTube channel. Probably watch, and I mean the video's been going now for, well, this one 9 minutes. I don't know how it was beforehand, before I stopped it trying to look for that piece. I'll probably put, this is a really boring video, don't watch. But if I am amusing you, then I hope I am entertaining you in a little bit, because I really am trying to concentrate while I do this, because it's a pain. Right, now this is piece 37. I'm just having a look where piece 37 goes, because it's not really apparent in the picture. Right, it's coming off of that bit there. Right, okay, so it's coming off of this bit. Bear with me while I look at this. It's going in this hole here. Right, okay, into that. Now I've got to take these sprue limbs off, I'm guessing. Yep. Let's just clip these down. I'm guessing I've probably got one the other side as well. I don't know. Some of these bits are symmetrical and some of them aren't, so it is a bit deceiving here. Okay, that's that bit in. Let that settle down there. Perfect. Okay, the next bit, number 38. We've basically done one whole run of the sprue there. Look, we're on the second one there. Now, number 38 is a little... God, what is it? Number 38 is going to be this top bit, so we're working from the top bit here. I need to just get into this sprue again. Okay. Which isn't easy. You have to bear with me while I'm cutting these off the sprues. I said it's my I really don't want to damage it, but I think I've yeah, I've cut them off perfect. Okay, two bits that look exactly the same. And where do they go? Let's have a look. So we've got, it's pointing to these round bits here, with these bits here, and these bits are going to be going this way round, like that. Oh, that's a weird bit of detail there, I have to say. Okay, let's put that bit in. Okay, and the next bit. Next bit, oh god, this is fun, is going exactly the other side, but here. So it looks quite similar. Can only go in one way, so that's perfect. So that's those two bits in. Right, we're coming to the end of it. We're coming to the end. Yeah, we only have to do this. The legs are in the next one, so we haven't got to worry about that. Because believe me, I was getting worried about that. Right, okay, let's just get this bit off. Okay, we've got another sort of roundish bit here that I'm just going to have to clip down. Now the advantage with the camera not moving is that I will be able to show you a before and after. Right, this piece, we're back around here again. I'm guessing it's going to be going on sort of like, I don't know, well, let's have a look at the picture. We've got this piece coming around here. We've already got that piece there. God, where does this piece go? Right, so it's sort of... this is from the other side now, isn't it? From here. But bear with me, this isn't very... yeah, this isn't very good. Where are we? Right, hang on. Right, this is end 40. End 40 basically goes... Oh my god. Underneath. Why would they want me to put that in now after we've done that other bit? It's not like there's anything to clip it into. I'm just having a look at another piece that I've got here. They are pretty much similar, these pieces I'm putting on. This isn't easy. I'll tell you that now. So it's going underneath the V and it's going to be clipping into this bit here. So we're going to go underneath the V. We're going to be clipping in here. Right, okay. This is going to be a bit tricky. I've got a funny feeling that V is in the wrong place. How can that be? No, the V is in the right place. The V was meant to... Hang on. The V is touching that, which it is. Right. But this, oh god, so they want these into the same hole. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense at all. They want this in that hole. I can see that. I don't think that V's in properly. You know what? I'm taking it out. I'm going to put this bit in here. I think it's very bizarre that they've put that in that order. So this bit definitely goes in there. That is a definite. But this V goes into this hole here and then over the top of it. So what I'll do, I'm going to attach this by 2 points. The point there, the point there. Luckily that V's not dried, because this bit goes in here. Oops, oh god. That is a really weird bit. And then it goes sort of like on top of this. Right. Bear with me while I put this in. Actually, there is 3 points. I can see how this goes in now. Goes in one. We've got 2 points here that we can glue this into. I'm going to put another bit of glue here. But yeah, definitely this V-shaped piece should have been put in after this. In the instructions you said before, I cannot see how you can do that. It would have been so fiddly. Right, let me have a look at that. This bit does sort of go down a bit. There we go. Perfect. That was fiddly as hell. I don't know why they've done it that way round. That just doesn't make sense to me. It looks good, but well, you'll see that. I will take a picture of this afterwards so you can see the detail of it. But yeah, that didn't make any sense at all why we did that that way round. Right, we've got another bit like that now, which is going in the other way. So you'll have to bear with me while I figure out where this goes. Okay. Right, this bit is going around this section here. Okay. They don't make it easy. Right, there's a hole at the top here. We've already... oh, right, that hole I'm guessing. Yes, I can see where this bit goes. Right. That bit's a little bit easier. You know what? I love it when they go in first time. Of course, this one doesn't want to go in first time. Sorry, my hands are getting in the way here. You'd be pleased to know that I've, you know, pretty much glued myself to this thing again. It doesn't want to go in. Why doesn't it want to go in? One more time. Put that bit in. Get that bit in. Just hold it for a second. Look at that. Yep, perfect. Right. Next, we have got another long piece to put in there. Just getting these off the sprues. They are pretty hard to get off at the moment. Okay. Another really funky bit here. I'm having to look at the picture to see where these go. Slip 42 under 32 and right. Okay, so it's going to be going. Oh god. Oh my god. Right. Okay. I've got to see what way round this goes. It goes this way round. Right. So this is going to be going into here and here, but it wants it to be put under this bit. Again, why on earth would we have put that bit in first? That doesn't make any sense to me at all. I'm having to lift that bit up so I can slip this bit in. I don't think they thought this through, because that doesn't make any sense to me at all. I would have put that bit in last. There's no reason why I couldn't have done that. Okay. Put it under. Just gluing this in now. One bit's in, two bits in. Okay, so you see that bit there is glued underneath this bit here. Why they wanted me to do that after this section is absolutely beyond me. That doesn't make any sense at all. But there you go, it's done. That was a hard bit. Right, next we're using these sort of like angled bits now, these bits here. I'm going to break this sprue in half so they're easier to get to now. One off, two off. Right, here we go. I am so glad I'm not doing this as a live build, because I would be tearing my hair out, I'll tell you that now. Okay, so this bit, we've got this bit here. I'm trying to figure out where all of these bits go. Number 45. Just making sure we got the right way. It's going to be going in that way. Okay. Right, so we've got... how does this go? Right, the piece I put in here, there's two little tiny holes in here that this bit goes into. Now I've already got some glue in there, which is good. Let's put some glue in there. Make sure they're the right way around. Yep. So we're going to have one bit in there, one bit in there. That piece does rest on that circular piece there, and we're going to be doing the same the other side. So I'll get this off the sprue. It's going to look exactly the same the other side. Just tidy this up a little bit. So again, the other side's going to be resting, so we're going to be putting it into these two holes here. One, two, a bit more sticky there. See, when these pieces go in good, it makes my life a hell of a lot easier. There we go, that's that piece in there. Very cool. Right. Next. That's those two bits. Right, we go 46, we'll jump into 47, which is a... Oh, we've got some really, really tiny bits. Look at these. Again, I'm being very gentle taking these off the sprues. Where do they go? Okay. These are really fiddly. Okay, now these bits basically are going between... Let's have a look at this. Number 45, so they're going to be going in between. Just holding this, so this section here and this here. A little hole here, so I'm going to have to do a little bit there. I think I'm going to need tweezers for this one, because this is getting really fiddly now. Just like that. Perfect. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's good. Right, next on the other side is exactly the same. So it goes from this little hole here to the side there. It does fit perfect when it's meant to fit properly, but that's it. Cool. Oh, we are so close. Right, we've done 45, we've done 46, we're on 47 now, which is a, what does 47 look like? Okay, right, these bits here. Right, 47. Let's see how this goes. Crosses over this plate, so it's going to go from there into there. Right. You know what? I've got something. There's something meant to be going on top of that. Why haven't I got anything there? Number 47. I'm missing something somewhere, and I've only just noticed it. That next to these bits here, I should be having two bits going there. I haven't got two other bits. I have got two other bits. They're here. But when does it want me to put them in? It wants me to put them in now. Okay. Sort of rushed ahead of myself, I think. Let me have another look at this. Because these V-shaped things don't go in yet. Right, yep, so we're going to be putting those bits in. I'm glad I looked at that first. Because that didn't make any sense to me at all. Right, okay. So the first one, let's get the right way round, is going to go in this way into the holes here. So let's get them in. I'm going to glue up the holes on the other side as well, because we do know where these go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want that to be a good fit. Yeah, that's a good fit. And the next one. So I'm glad I did spot that then, because I'm like, hang on, my Falcon doesn't look like the picture, so something's got to be wrong. Because then these other bits go in once we put them in. Let's have a look how they go. Right, I need to look at number 49 just to see how that goes. This is fiddly. Right, bear with me. I'm just trying to break open a sprue again. These sprues are very thick, I have to say. Right. Right, the bad news is I've just had a bit break on me, which is typical. So I will have to fix that. If I fix that while it's on the sprue, that's probably the best way to do it. It weren't all going to be perfect, was it? I just broke that piece there. I'm just going to glue it while it's on the sprue. Then when I take it off, it will be fine. I'll make sure that that bit's on. Let's go back to it. I'll put the one on next to it while it's set in there. That was a fiddly bit, I have to say. I'm just checking where these bits actually go. Okay, the bit that I'm putting on first is going to be this bit here. It's going to be going on the left side. It's number 50, and it goes underneath this plate here. So basically it goes in from there, sort of like that, I'm guessing. Is that right? Goes sort of more upright towards that, but let's get some glue in there. I am making sure that I am putting it in absolutely properly. Oops. Okay. I think I'm going to need tweezers for this one, because again this is a really fiddly bit. Now they've got their one going underneath this plate here, so I guess that's where I'm going to put my one. Let's slide it into place, get that bit in there. Perfect. That was a funky old piece. Make sure that's crossed over. Yep, that's perfect where I've got it. I'm just going to fix that other bit now. I kept it on the sprue, so let's just put some glue on that, fix that. What I'll do is I'm just going to cut away for a second just while this glues. Okay, that's put in, so I've got that that piece in just there, which is perfect. Next, we're going to be putting in, oh god, these are funky. Alright, these bits we're going in 51. Alright. Okay, so the bits that we glued in earlier on here, we're going to have these bits going in there. So they sort of, do they sit between? Yeah, they sit just in the groove there. Perfect, that's one piece in. And now we're just doing the last piece. The last piece. For now, because obviously we've still got all of this back here to do. It's exactly the same, but just on the other side here, so get that in. These bits are so fiddly. Please just go in first time. Nope. Perfect. Make sure that's straight. That's straight. Obviously this is going to be very fragile now. Okay. That is issue 97, and that was an absolute nightmare. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cut of how we started to how it looks now, and then what I'll do is I'll take a picture of this so you can see what it looks like on my image. But a lot of detail there just in that issue, and obviously we've got this bit, and this bit left, which is going to be forming the feet, which I'm guessing is what issue 98 is going to be about, and 99, and then 100. It's all done. I hope that didn't bore you too much. I hope that my dulcet tones just keep you amused while you're reading or doing other things rather than watch this video. But there you go, that was a bit funky. I'm glad that I didn't do that live, because I'm sure it would have bored the hell out of you. But we'll put this video up anyway, because that's what we do. Anyway, look, there's I thought I'd just tell you this now, because I've only just found out at the end of the build that we've got this, but there is a Facebook group for Build the Millennium Falcon, and I've put that in the description below here so you can go and check that out for yourself, because I am aware that there are people around the world that are only just starting this, and obviously they're probably going to encounter the same problems that I encountered. Other than that, I hope you like this video. Take care.